Alright, so UFC 310 took place yesterday. Alexandre Pantoja versus Asakura. And honestly, this was actually a pretty good card, okay? Not too many finishes, a lot of decisions, but overall, the fights were really, really good, so I don't really mind too much. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the card, whether you thought it was really good or, like, really bad. And while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you could like, subscribe. Hopefully, you can hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Anyway, let me get into it. Now, I want to talk about, like, the real main event, okay? Machado, Garry versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. A lot of people kind of just ignored the main event, which is crazy to me, because I thought Pantoja versus Asakura was actually a great fight. I don't know. I think it was like 70% of people left the arena after Pantoja won. Or, like, they didn't even watch the main event, which is crazy to me. I don't know why people would do that, but look, Shavkat versus Garry. I don't think this was the greatest fight, okay? I think a lot of people are talking about it being a chess match and how that's really, really good and whatever, but I do think it was, like, boring at times. I don't think it was a chess match, like, consistently throughout the fight. Like, I don't know what people are saying. Like, I don't know how you can watch the first 2 rounds and be like, this is a chess match. Like, bro, Shavkat just held him against the fence for, like, 2 rounds, bro. What do you mean that was a chess match? But look, later on, it actually got pretty good, okay? I personally had it 1, 2, and I think 4 for Shavkat, and then Garry had rounds 3 and 5. Some people, I don't even know, I think some people are calling, like, robbery on this fight, but, bro, people calling robbery on, like, every single fight on this, like, I don't get it at all. Okay, there was, like, 1 fight that was a robbery in my opinion, but, like, the other 3, I think, was so stupid, like, I don't know. But a lot of people saying they're really impressed with Garry, and, Shavkat was kind of whatever, and I don't think they'll beat Belal or whatever, but, like, look, bro, I don't think this performance by Shavkat was that bad, and I don't think Garry, he did quite good as well, but, look, Shavkat, I don't think his performance was bad, okay? I think a lot of people are kind of like shitting on him for it because he was just kind of clinching the entire time. But if you look at the fight, like, bro, I think Shavkat, he probably was a bit, I don't want to say scared of Garry's striking, but he knew how good Garry was. Okay, so he probably had a lot of respect for that, which is probably why Shavkat didn't really just, like, rush in and try and make it an absolute war, okay? Like, even though I think that would have worked in Shavkat's favor overall, but he knows how good Garry is more than I do, more than anyone else does, realistically. Like, Garry, he knows how good Garry's striking is, okay? So he probably was kind of just giving a lot of respect for that. But another thing, I just think Shavkat knew that if he lost this fight, he would lose the title shot, and he didn't even have to take this fight, okay? Like, this was a fight he just took because he wanted to, fight, and he didn't want to be too rusty before he fought Belal, because he hasn't fought since last December. So, given that there was a lot at stake here, I don't think Shavkat really wanted to just rush in and make it a war and take unnecessary risks that he didn't even have to, okay? Because this fight he didn't even have to take, okay? But, like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, wow, Shavkat went out there and, that performance was insane. I don't think it was a crazy performance, but I see a lot of people kind of overrating Garry, and Garry did have a great performance in my opinion. But his striking is not that good. His striking is definitely overrated. I don't know why people, like, pretend like Garry is this, like, really high-level striker. Like, Shavkat was, like, outboxing him, like, pretty easily. And, like, the kicks were there, but, like, at the same time, they weren't really doing much damage. Like, head kicks, I don't even think he landed any. Like, I think it was a couple body kicks and mostly, like, oblique kicks. Like, I don't know, Shavkat really just didn't want to rush in. I think that was just a big thing with his confidence because of the whole, again, probably the ring rust also played a big part. There's a lot of things going into it which I think, probably did not help Shavkat's confidence. And Garry, even more confidence because he has nothing to lose, okay? Like, again, he beats Shavkat, he takes all his hype, and, Garry probably did have a lot of confidence going into it. And, even though Shavkat did sub him in sparring, I don't think that was ever, like, a big deal. I think the fact that they sparred and, like, they knew how good each other was, I think that was probably the biggest thing for Shavkat and in terms of, like, confidence. But, like, I don't think it matters too much that Shavkat subbed him in training. A lot of people were, like, talking about that, like, that was a big thing. I don't know why, like, that really didn't seem to matter to me, but, like, bro, I thought that was a pretty good fight, like, overall. A lot of people are saying that, Belal is gonna smoke both these guys. I disagree, okay? I think Shavkat still would beat Belal Muhammed. Like, I don't know, bro. I just think, the thing is, it's kind of hard. I'll probably make a whole video talking about it, but, like, bro, Belal, I just think everything that Garry exposed from Shavkat is, like, nothing that Belal can actually exploit. Like, they couldn't be more different fighters, like Garry and Belal. Like, they're not the same at all, bro. Like, they're completely different stylistically, to where I just don't think Belal can actually exploit Shavkat in any area that was able to. So I still think Shavkat would win, but it's a very close fight. Like, I'm not sitting here and saying that Belal is going to get smoked. I don't think that's going to happen at all, but I think Shavkat has a pretty good chance in winning that fight, and so does Belal. But I'm personally leaning towards Shavkat. Now, to talk more about Garry's performance, Garry did very good, okay? Again, his striking, I think, is very overrated, but his jiu-jitsu actually has gone a lot better, like a lot better compared to the MVP fight, which I don't even know what he was doing in that fight. But look, bro, this fight, his jiu-jitsu looked very good. His takedown defense was very good. And to be honest, everything I predicted literally happened. Like, my breakdowns are quite literally perfect. I'm quite literally the greatest analyst of all time. Okay, it's not even close. But look, bro, I genuinely did get a lot right, because I did think that Shavkat was going to struggle taking him down, because I think a lot of people have this misconception that Shavkat is like very good at takedowns just because he's a wrestler. He's a great wrestler, but like, bro, his takedown game is terrible. Like, he doesn't. This guy's like, I don't know why anyone was like surprised by Ian Garry's performance. Like, even me who was hating on Ian Garry, I knew this was gonna be a close fight. Okay, like, I know I probably made some like titles like saying it's a crazy mismatch, but it was a close fight. Okay, I thought it was a great fight. And yeah, I want to talk about the main event. Okay, Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. Bro, Alexandre Pantoja, I don't know who's gonna beat this guy, okay, bro? Like, this guy is genuinely so good. And another thing, he called out, what's his name? Demetrius Johnson. And some people were saying that was a weird call out. Like, bro, who is he supposed to call out? There's literally nobody at flyweight. What does he... Like, people want this guy to... I don't even know, bro. like, what? He's gonna call out Royval, bro. Like, I don't even get that, because it's so funny, because after the fight, Royval were like... He, like, waved it off and was like, bro, that wasn't impressive. Why on earth is Royval Jamal Hill maxing, bro? Are you out your mind? You literally got dominated in the last 2 fights against Pantoja. And on top of that, Tatsuro Taira, okay, absolutely dominated Royval on the ground. Okay, like... Is he forgetting or something? Like, bro, this guy have dementia? Like, bro, Tatsuro Taira dominated you on the ground in the last fight. Okay, like, on the ground, Tatsuro Taira, like, genuinely mogged this guy. Imagine what Pantoja is gonna do to you now with his, like, improved striking. Because, bro, Pantoja looks so good, bro. Okay, ground game aside, because that back take was insane. That back take where you just jumped on, got the rear naked choke, like... Bro, this guy is genuinely a top 3 grappler in the UFC. I don't know why nobody talks about him like that. Like, he's genuinely so good. But, like, bro, his striking is so much improved. Okay, this guy was a big, meaty hook merchant against Erceg. Or, like, how Pantoja likes to call him Erceg. I don't... Bro, that is so funny for, like, no reason, bro. Steve Erceg, bro. But anyway, look, bro, he was kind of a big, meaty hook merchant. His striking really was not that good. I thought he was going to struggle a lot with Asakura on the feet going into the fight, but... like, bro, his striking looked so much better. Okay, he was kind of out-striking Asakura at times, but Asakura's knees... Man, bro, I can't wait for this guy to just fight another striker, bro. I'm praying they match this guy up against, like, Piotr Jan or, like, maybe Kai Kara France or something. Or maybe they do a Tatsuro Taira versus a Kai Asakura fight in Japan. That would be cool. But, like, bro, Asakura, I thought he just did pretty good. Like, his takedown defense was actually really, really good. Like, he was able to get up really, really easily. Like, surprisingly, compared to, like, Erceg and, like, Royval were just getting dominated on the ground. Like, bro, this guy literally, like, he was down, and I think he just got up. Like, without taking any damage, no submission threat. Very impressive, in my opinion. But, look, bro, he got smoked, okay? Pantoja is literally, like, the flyweight goat, okay? I would love to see that fight with, you know... I don't think they should make it. It's literally never going to happen. What's his name? DJ already shut it down, but I think they should... I really would like to see that fight between DJ and Pantoja. Like, even if DJ's washed, like, just do it, bro. Just for fun, okay? Like, I think Pantoja should just move up, okay? And he should just fight Umar or Marab, whoever wins that. Look, I know he doesn't want to, but, like, I just think he should, because that's the only thing that literally makes sense, okay? I don't think he'd beat Umar, but he'd probably beat Marab, to be honest. Like, I think Pantoja actually would be able to beat Marab. I don't want to say easily, but, like, bro, if Pantoja takes down Marab, Marab is cooked, okay? Because Marab just, I don't know what he does on the ground. This guy just kind of holds on and just... he doesn't know what he's doing on the ground. But anyway, I think Pantoja should just move up. I think it's the only thing to do. There's really no contenders except Brandon Royval, who, you know, like... Bro, you literally just got smoked 2 times in a row, and you're going to be sitting there like, nah, bro, I'd smoke Pantoja a 3rd time. I'm not going to let him lay on me. Like, that's not how it works, bro. That's literally not how it works. This guy said, I'm never going to let Pantoja lay on me again. Like, bro, little bro, I don't think you have any choice in that. But anyway, that was a really good fight as well. And then on top of that, Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. You know, people were saying it's a robbery, and it absolutely was, okay? I mean, this was like a robbery in daylight, but thank God that Cyril Gane won, because holy shit, bro. If Volkov won, heavyweight division would have been killed, okay? Like, genuinely, they just might as well cut it, because Volkov, this guy is clearly not good enough to fight Aspinall. This guy's so boring, okay? Like, genuinely, he just kind of just stinks it up. Like, I don't know what he does, bro. He's just not that good, bro. Volkov, I know he beat Gane, and like, but it's like, bro, I just don't even know. Like, he's just not even good. Like, it's just everything he's managed to do in these past couple fights, like, none of it was impressive, okay? Tuivasa fight, fairly impressive, but like, the Pavlovich fight, this fight, like, he didn't even do anything impressive. He just, like, I don't know, bro, he's just not very, like, he's just boring, bro. He's just boring, and he's just not really that good. And on top of that, Cyril Gane, he really impressed me, to be honest. I know a lot of people are kind of hating on Gane, but it's like, bro, Gane's wrestling looked so good, bro. It genuinely looked so good, and Volkov was just kind of trying to lay on him. Gane, like, had submission attempts. He had, like, ground and pound. He did very well on the ground. I was, like, kind of impressed. And look, bro, if I had to watch Volkov versus Aspinall 2, I genuinely might actually gouge out my elbow. Like, why would I care? Why would anybody care about that fight, bro? That's so dumb, bro. Bro, I was praying for Cyril Gane to win before they made the decision because, bro, like, I don't care. I knew it was a robbery, but, like, Oh my god, bro. If Volkov versus Aspinall 2 happened, holy shit, bro. That would have been a travesty, okay? And Gane versus Aspinall, even though people think Gane is bad or whatever, that's just one of those fights that, like, when it's about to happen, it's going to be so hype. Like, genuinely, that is such a great fight. I hope that does happen at some point. But, yeah, bro. Gane, I don't think he was even doing that bad, to be honest. I think that round 3, bro. I know people are kind of like, oh, Volkov won that. Like, bro, that third round was genuinely so bad. Like, I don't even know what the hell was that. Like, I don't know why no one else is saying it. They should have absolutely been stood up in that third round. They were in like a neutral position for like almost 2 minutes straight. And then I think after the 2 minutes, it wasn't even like anyone was doing anything either. It was like nearly 4 minutes of nothing happening. Why would they not stand up? They were in a neutral position. Like, I think Gane had like a Kimura or something. You know, he was grabbing on the arm, and then Volkov was just on top. So I think it kind of like evened out, like, because the Kimura wasn't even like locked in or anything. They were literally in a neutral position. Like, they should have been stood up, like, probably like a minute into it, especially in the third round where it's 1-1. Like, I don't know what the ref was thinking. I don't know why no one else is pointing that out as well. That absolutely should have been stood up, in my opinion. And you know, Gane is a better fighter. Okay, people are saying that Volkov's the better fighter. I completely disagree. I don't even know. Like, he kind of was outstriking Gane at times, but, like, I don't know. I don't think it was, like, that much. Like, probably Gane was outstriking him elsewhere, but I can't remember the numbers of the fight. You know, maybe the leg kicks and the body kicks, I don't remember. But, look, that was a whatever fight, to be honest. I don't think that was that good either. But then, Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie. This was actually a really weird fight, because, honestly, that KO from Bryce Mitchell was insane. But, like, look, bro. Kron Gracie, this guy's terrible. Okay, I genuinely hate him. But, like, look, Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie round 1. Really not that interesting. It was kind of a snooze fest. I was on my phone the whole time. I don't even remember what was happening in round 1. But then the second round, it actually started getting interesting when Kron Gracie almost submitted Bryce Mitchell like multiple times. Then it started getting actually interesting because it was like, bro, is Bryce Mitchell going to be able to survive on the ground in round 3? And in round 3, Kron Gracie, he pulls guard. He jumps on a Bryce Mitchell and he just kind of falls over. And Bryce Mitchell, this guy does some like WWE type move. Like, this is genuinely, like, this guy had 3 finishes stored up and then pressed an OMG moment. Slammed him straight into the ground, elbow just like through the can. Like, bro, oh my god, bro, if this was in the WWE, like, the commentators would be going crazy. This would be like a highlight. Okay, this was actually an insane finish. This was like a video game move, honestly. Slammed his head and then elbowed him twice. Great performance by Bryce Mitchell, honestly. Like, man, that was a crazy KO. Okay, but the rest of the fight kind of sucked, so I don't know. I don't know why no one's really talking about it, because that was actually a pretty good KO. All in all, like, compared to everything else on the card, like, but look, bro, Landwehr versus Dooho Choi. This was a banger. This was an actual banger. Nate Landwehr. Okay, people are glazing this guy. People are glazing him. I picked Dooho Choi, bro, because I just knew, bro. I just knew Dooho Choi. This guy's the GOAT, okay? Like, on the feet, this guy was looking like Ilya. On the ground, this guy was like Habib, bro. This was such a crazy fight, okay? Like, man, that was insane, okay? Like, bro, I thought it was going to be like a very competitive banger, but, bro, Dooho Choi, this guy's grappling is insane. Holy shit, like, when did this guy get this good? Like, even last fight, he wasn't even that good at grappling. I don't know how in, like, 6 months this guy just decided to become GOATed, okay? Like, last fight, I don't know what was going on. His grappling was just kind of okay, it wasn't even that good. But this fight, oh, bro, he literally just, like, absolutely dominated Nate Landwehr on the ground. Okay, and it's like, you know, it's not the craziest competition, but, like, still, like, to do what he did is very impressive. I think he's going to make a run. I genuinely do think he's going to make a run. I don't know if he'll be top 5 or whatever, but, like, look, bro, I think he's going to make a run. I think he'll get into the top 10. I think, like, genuinely, that guy is so skilled. Holy shit, bro. His boxing was so good. Very good power. And honestly, it's really funny because his UFC 5 character, they gave this guy, like, the worst stats ever. I don't know what he did to deserve them, but look, bro, hopefully they buff him because that guy is genuinely, bro, Dooho Choi is so good, bro. This guy's somehow a prospect again. And then Dominic Reyes versus Anthony Smith. Now, on paper, Anthony Smith lost his fight as well. So this guy is terrible, okay? I don't know what happened. He was just, like, crying before the fight. I didn't see it, but I think someone was saying it, I can't remember. Someone was saying that Anthony Smith was crying, and then DC was saying that he shouldn't be fighting. But look, bro, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. I genuinely couldn't even tell you, bro. I don't know what Anthony Smith was thinking. He just, like, I'm literally lost for words. He just had his guard down. He was just getting hit. He just got, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, genuinely, Anthony Smith, I'm so glad he retired because that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. This guy had his hands down and was just getting beat the shit. Like, I don't even know what was the point of that. I don't even think he should have taken this fight. I don't know what that, like, genuinely, that was such a disappointment. For Dominic Reyes, yeah, it's cool that you got the win, but it's like, bro, your opponent literally was just like, he just quit. Like, he quit midway through. I just don't think that's fair to Dominic Reyes. Like, bro, he's kind of like going on a run right now. You know, hopefully I want to see this guy fight someone who's actually good instead of fighting the guy who's just gonna quit. Like, I want to see how good Dominic Reyes actually is now. I don't know. Terrible fight by Anthony Smith. Then Demba Gorimbo versus Vicente Luque. Bro, Vicente Luque, bro. This guy, like, genuinely locked in because he saw Starving Marvin, bro. This guy, I don't even know, bro. Demba Gorimbo just got smoked. Like, genuinely, I didn't even know Vicente Luque. Just thank God it wasn't Nick Diaz, because, oh my God, he would have got cooked, okay, bro? Themba Gorimbo, this guy died, okay? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is going to send this guy back to the bloody cocoa farms or whatever, bro. Themba Gorimbo, never seen the light of day again, okay? The Rock is going to lock this guy up in his basement, okay? Taking all the money that he invested, bro. That was insane. He got dropped and then tossed. It's like, bro, how he get outstruck and then subbed as well, bro. That's crazy, bro. Themba Gorimbo, I don't know what's going on there. And then Movsar Evloya versus Aljamain Sterling. Okay, a lot of people glazing Aljo. Bro, you need to shut up, bro. I saw some people saying Aljo was robbed. If you are a functioning human being who thought Aljo got robbed, please, bro, please, get a refund on your bloody lobotomy, bro, because this is insane. Like, I genuinely don't believe that real people could watch Aljo, like, in that fight and actually think he won. Like, I think he won round 1 and then Movsar won round 2 from what I remember. I don't know, I think it was 1-1. But in the last round, if you genuinely think Aljamain Sterling won that round by doing literally nothing for 3 minutes, I don't even understand. Even in the first round, it's not like he didn't have any opportunity to, okay? Maybe kind of, because Movsar is really good on the ground. Like, defensively, he was very sound. But, like, look, bro, he did no damage, no ground and pound, no submission threat, and people think that he won. What did he do? Movsar did so much damage. Like, genuinely, the Movsar hate is so forced, bro. This guy's had 3 bangers back-to-back, and people act like, I don't even know, bro. This guy is like an absolutely just snooze fest back-to-back, bro. That fight with Aljo, great fight. That fight with Allen, great fight. Dropped him as well. People say this guy doesn't have power. And the Diego Lopez fight, another banger. This fight, honestly, I don't know what Aljo was doing. Okay, I thought this was going to be a striking bout. Like, he was literally saying it was going to be. And then, I don't know, this guy was just shooting for the legs immediately and kind of just held on to Movsar. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what Aljo was thinking. That was not a good performance. I don't know why people are glazing it. Like, yeah, his wrestling looked fine, I guess, but at the same time, he didn't even take any risks. Like, he didn't even do any ground and pound. He didn't have any submission threat. Like, bro, if you genuinely think Movsar lost, you're just so biased. It's actually crazy. Okay, Movsar, great performance in my opinion. His wrestling, every time I see it, just this guy's so high level. It's genuinely insane. And then, yeah, bro, I don't know how people can actually say Aljo won that fight. Movsar clearly won. Then the next fight, Brian Battle versus Randy Brown. This is another fight that I don't really know why people are saying that Brian Battle lost. That wasn't a good performance at all, by the way. I'm genuinely Brian Battle. I don't know what he was doing. Okay, like, I don't know what, you just literally just clinched him up against the fence and just kind of waited. Randy Brown, I feel bad for him. The guy missed weight, more durable. It's just like, bro, I don't know what he was thinking. Brian Battle absolutely could have outstruck Randy Brown. Instead, just chooses to clinch against him in the fence. Like, you've already missed weight, bro. Just at least put on an exciting performance. Like, Brian Battle was finally... This guy was literally had so many fans on his side, bro. So many people love this guy. And he just threw it all away. He threw it all away, bro. You missed weight, and then you have a boring performance. Like, what are you doing, bro? Anyway, I did think Brian Battle won that, though, so I don't really know why people are saying that. I thought he won, I can't remember, actually. That fight was very, very boring. Like, I don't know. I just remember Brian Battle winning 2 rounds. I think Randy Brown won 1. I don't know. That fight was whatever, to be honest. But, next fight, Chris Weidman versus Eric Anders. Eric Anders, thank you, bro. Thank you for just killing Chris Weidman. Thank God, bro. Chris Weidman, please just retire. I never want to see this guy again. Eric Anders just dominated him. And then, next fight, Cody Durden versus Joshua Van. This was a great fight, okay? Like, Cody Durden literally just, like, robbed Joshua Van, bro. This guy just took him down, like, consistently, which was pretty impressive considering Joshua Van's takedown defense, I'm pretty sure, is literally the best in the UFC. Like, in UFC history, I think it's like something crazy, like 92 or 98%. It's wild, bro, how good his takedown defense is. And Cody Durden took him down a lot. But Joshua Van, this guy just locked in and just beat the shit out of Cody Durden. I think he had like 2 10-8 rounds or something. It was like 30-26. Which, I don't know. I don't think the last one was a 10-8. But second round was definitely a 10-8. Cody Durden got his ass whooped, bro. That was crazy, okay? I'm glad that Joshua Van is finally ranked. He deserves it. He's a very good prospect. But I just don't think his power is really there. And honestly, his fight IQ, just the whole thing of, like, being slow in the first round, I don't think it's like the best idea to have, because it can end terribly, bro. If you fight slow in the first round, it can go bad. Anyway, then the next fight, Michael Chiesa versus Brian Griffin. Okay, that was a terrible fight. Look, Michael Chiesa, I don't even think he did that bad, but I don't know what Brian Griffin was doing. Okay, this guy's genuinely terrible. He needs to go back to Family Guy. Next fight, Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper. This was a banger. This was a banger. Okay, Chase Hooper is literally the GOAT. This guy's literally Charles Oliveira 2.0. Put this guy higher up on the card. Genuinely, like, bro, I don't know what Crone Gracie is doing. It should have been Chase Hooper, to be honest, bro. Like, that was just a great performance. This guy's literally Charles Oliveira 2.0. Like, bro, his ground game is crazy. Subbed Clay Guida. Clay Guida should retire, but I don't think he will. Like, the guy didn't even look that bad, to be honest. Like, for 47. Like, bro, for 47, he actually looked really, really good. But, bro, and finally, Kennedy Nezuchiku. Bro, he didn't even look that good, to be honest. He just looks like a slightly, not slightly, but a lot worse version of Gane. But it's still very good. Okay, he looked very fluid. But, look, bro, Lucas Brespi, this guy's genuinely terrible. Okay, bro, coming from the UFC, I don't know how your only win is Walter Walker by a robbery. Like, you know how insane that is, but this guy's terrible, okay? Hopefully he gets cut. Kennedy Nezuchiku just absolutely slept him. Great performance by Kennedy Nezuchiku. But yeah, that was my recap for the entire card. I thought it was a really good card, to be honest. Like, I really enjoyed it from basically start to finish. Like, even though a lot of these fights did go to decisions, like, they were like wars, except like Brian Battle, which was trash, and then Cyril Gane, which was also trash, but still a great card. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the card down below, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. All right.